Alright, so this is going to start our beginning warm-up with our neck look. So we're going to start with our hands open directly underneath our bodies. Okay, hands should be splayed. Okay, chest is up. We're going to look all the way over and find our opposite foot. So I'm just going to wave that foot that I found it. I'm going to go all the way up to the corners of the rooms, almost in a rainbow-like arc, over and across, and twisting my upper body as much as I can to find that opposite foot. Again, my next look is going to be up and diagonal to really stretch out the striations and corners of my neck. So you're going to do that for a total of 6 times. Again, large arc up and over, working on the mobility and the flexibility of the upper body. The next movement after that is a chest opener. Now, what you can do is use a yoga block or anything to pin the knees down. Okay, so we're going to be hands clasped. The knees are at 90 degrees, almost tucked up to my belly button. Okay, hands are together like this. Back is slightly arched, so you're going to have something between your knees. Okay, what that's going to do is you're going to squeeze that together as you open. So my arm's going to open, I'm going to watch my hand. Okay, you're going to squeeze right now as you look at your hand, take a deep breath. Exhale. You're going to move the hand without moving the head. You're going to move the head once it crosses the vision line and we come back down. Again, make sure your back isn't rounded. You should have a slight arching. You're going to do 5 per side. Okay, after that, we move into our band rolling. So this is a little different from the normal rolls that we usually do. So how this is going to work is you're going to take your band, it's going to help assist you. And I like the mirror in the back because you can see what's really going on. My feet are going to be nice and straight out in front of me. Band over the head, I'm going to sit up a little bit. So you're going to, first thing you're going to do is look where you're going. I'm going to bring that right arm across. I'm going to sit up. You can see in the back. Watch the mirror. My shoulder blade comes up the ground. I'm going to fight on this band, create a lot of tension to help roll over. We do not want to kick from the feet. Again, from this angle, I'm going to look, open up, and keep ripping on that band. Relax your low body. You should have this long arch. Okay, you're going to do 5 per side, upper and lower. The lower body rolling, just to review that real quick again, is we're nice and long, relax. You're going to cut that heel in half. It's going to reach up first. So when I do this, it squeezes the glute. So we're going to reach up, and you're going to let that heel, see if you can twist the spine enough to let the heel hit the ground, and then you can slide up. Okay, to get back over, again, my leg goes up, over on that hip. You can also bend the knee. If you have any sort of hip or back pain, you're going to want to bend the knee, let this come across, then bring the upper body width and down. Again, to get back, cut in half, reach up, over, and across. So that's 5, okay, per leg, up and back. Next on the list, we get into our adductor rock. So in the adductor rock, it's very important that the back stays straight. I like to actually film this against the wall. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what I mean by keeping that back straight. So right now, my back is straight. It's not tucked under. So what I do is take my hands, okay, and extend that leg out. I feel like I can never get enough room here. Man, it's driving me bonkers. Sorry, guys, about the filming. I'm going to just level that up a little bit. Okay, adductor rocks. There we go. Hands are down, directly under the shoulder. The thumbprint should be under the shoulder. I'm going to extend my leg. Now we want to do that with that rounding sensation, so that might just be where you are today. The knee is locked down. I'm going to take a big deep breath and try to push my butt so it touches the wall. And at the end range, I'm going to externally rotate that toe open. I'm going to bring it back down, then hover forward. But I don't want to see, watch, I don't want to see this where you tuck under here. That's doing nothing for the adductor, the groin, and the femur rotating in its socket. So 5 per side. Big deep breath, push back. Both your sit bones, you should feel both of them, should hit the wall. Then you externally rotate, move forward, 5 per side. All right, then we get into the 90-90 sequence. So you're going to start with the shin, the left shin out in front. the right shin is going to be 90 degrees off, so make sure it's not tucked up, but it's back, and there's 90 degrees on your ankles. The first thing you're going to do, take a big deep breath, hover forward, so you can't hover anymore. You should feel tightness in the groin, the side of the hip. You're going to take 3 deep breaths, and try to relax down further from the back. Again, arch, no rounding. I'm hinging forward. I'm going to hinge forward. Then I'm going to take my hands behind me, externally rotate, the fingertips are away, and I'm going to lean back, getting a massive stretch on that right leg. Again, 3 breaths. The last thing I'm going to do, I've got 2 more movements. Since we're stretching the right, I'm going to take my elbow down so the elbow and the hip are in line. I'm going to reach. Now watch the writing on my shirt. It's actually going to twist over to the ceiling, and I'm going to try to grab onto like a piece of a rope while pushing down through this hip innate. 3 deep breaths. And then the final thing that we do is we're going to actually turn towards this hip, hands behind us, initiate with the toe, and open 5 times. Remember, we want to get that knee in line with the pinky toe, the outside bone, and then we come back down for 5 reps. When you are finished, you're just going to transition your hips and start your next one. So you have your hover, 3 seconds, your lean back, 3 seconds, your reach, 3 big deep breaths, and then at the end you've got 5. So notice my hands are behind me. 5 rotations as we go up and down. And then last but not least, we have our slow and controlled bird dog. So you can put anything on your back. I like a block. Okay, so when you start in this position, you're going to reach 1, thumbs up, 2, no movement in the spine. I like using a wall so I can actually drive off this heel. Okay, so if I'm doing my bird dog, I'm going to extend that heel. And look, I'm pushing off the wall just a little bit with my toe down. Squeeze that glute. The whole point is to get the glute to fire without the hip rotating, wiggling in space. When you've completed that twice, okay, so going around thumb, thumb, extend the leg, glute squeeze, extend the leg, glute squeeze, you can start doing opposite arm, opposite leg hold. So from here, I'm going to slide the left and the right together. I prefer if you had a block in your back. Lift and hold for 10 seconds. Okay, maintain pressure on your right shoulder and your left knee. Bracing the core. Come back down and slide. That's 1 rep. You need to do 5 of those on each side. So repetition counts as an opposite arm leg hold. Slide, lift, and hold for 10 seconds. You come back down. That's 1. And you go back out. Hold is 2. Making sure that your hips don't do anything wiggly. And that would commence the warm-up.